Hello there. Welcome to another episode of Chat and Chew. I'm Gigi Naval, faculty at Loma Linda University and registered dietitian. Today I have 4 great graduate students and they are here to share with you a lot of amazing information. However, before they start sharing info with you, let's get to know who they are. So first of all, to my right, we have Amanda Trang. Hello, Amanda.
Hi, Ms. Noval.
Hi, where are you from?
I am from West Covina, so I live in California. I've been there my whole life.
Your whole life?
Yeah.
Very good. California girl.
Yeah,
Great.
exactly.
Can you please share with us what is your most memorable memory of school, of being at Loma Linda University?
Yeah, I mean, I've had so many wonderful memories here. I think the memory that I would like to share with you is just my first day of orientation as a first-year graduate student. I was so nervous, so scared. I didn't know what to expect, but just to be able to meet other students that share the same feelings as me, as myself, and just meet all of the wonderful and kind faculty here, it's made my experience so much more better. And yeah, that's memorable right there.
There you go. We love hearing that.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Amanda. Next to Amanda is Miss Delilah Ruiz. Hello, Delilah.
Hello, Ms. Naval.
Where are you from?
I am also from California. I am from Fontana, which is not too far from here.
No, not at all.
And I've grown up in the area as well.
Yeah, California homegrown.
Indeed.
Yes, the 3 of us so far. So my question to you is, what is your most favorite class that you've taken at Loma Linda University?
I've actually enjoyed all the courses, but I think...
Good answer.
I think this class has actually been the most fun.
Oh, good.
Because we get to express our creativity, and every project in the class has been kind of just a fun project, not so much like bookwork, but we get to express our creativity, which is, I think, my favorite thing to do, my forte, I would say.
Yes, indeed, you definitely shine.
So this has been the most fun.
Excellent, thank you. All right, so to my left we have Isha Modi. Isha, hi, where are you from?
I am from India.
Okay.
And I have recently moved to California, Loma Linda University, for this course.
Wow,
Yeah.
so just up until you started going to school, you've been living in India.
Yes.
Wow, excellent. So my question to you is, if there was someone out there who was interested in going to school and was interested in nutrition, becoming a dietitian, what would you tell them so that they would choose Loma Linda University?
So I have 2 reasons why you should choose Loma Linda University. One reason being it is a faith-based education, and I believe that when religion and when you study together along with religion, it makes a lot more sense. And second reason is you get done with your course along with your RD preparations.
Right.
That makes it really easy.
Exactly.
So that's the 2 reasons I chose Loma Linda University.
Wow, excellent. Boy, you came all the way to India and chose us.
Yes,
So,
I did.
we feel special.
I do too.
Wonderful. And last but not least, we have Miss Sophia Lee.
Hi.
Hello, Sophia. Sophia, where are you from?
Actually from China. 9 years ago I came to the US. Yeah, so I went to high school here in the US. It was in St. Gabriel.
St. Gabriel, very good. So once you have your RD, registered dietitian credential, what would you like to do? What are your goals afterwards?
Actually, I have been always wanted to come up with some healthy snacks that sells in the vending machines. Use my knowledge that learns and that I have gained in the Loma Linda University. I wish, because I'm a student too. I don't always have time to prepare my own snacks or bring my own foods, and the snacks that are in the vending machine they're not always healthy. So I wish I can.
She's so right.
Yeah, so I wish I can promote some healthy snacks that can sell in the vending machine, and then for those college students, high school students, for them to have like energy to study.
Very good. Oh, I wish you could start working on that now. Great. Well, please sit back and enjoy their episode called Justice League of Immunity.
Hi everyone, thank you for joining us today. We are the Justice League of Immunity, and if you would like to learn about foods that can help fight infection and boost immunity, we are here for you. So I'm going to first start off with our oath. So, in brightest day and blackest night, no sickness shall escape our sight. Let foods that encourage evil's might beware our power. Superfoods delight. Okay, so the first nutrient that I'd like to talk about is zinc. Zinc is essential to multiple aspects of immunity, but I mean, on top of that, it's also essential for our hair growth, and any deficiency can lead to impaired taste and smell, a weakened immune system, and then just overall, it's necessary for the best immune system you can get. So for today, I'll be preparing a spinach salad spinach salad right here, mixed with ingredients such as kidney beans, walnuts, pumpkin seeds, and a side of balsamic vinaigrette. Okay, so we're first going to start off with 2 cups of spinach, and to this I'm going to add about a 1/4 cup of kidney beans. And to that, I'm going to add about 1 ounce of walnuts and about 2 tablespoons of pumpkin seeds. And all of these ingredients that I found, I purchased from the Loma Linda market. Okay, so we're just gonna add that in there, and we're just gonna toss everything so everything is evenly distributed. And what I like about salads is that you can always adjust the ingredient amounts to your liking. And I'm not going to add the balsamic vinaigrette just because everyone has a different preference for how much dressing they would like. Okay, so this is just a quick and simple recipe that you can do to get as much zinc as you can. And the reason why I chose all of these ingredients is because they're good sources of zinc.
Which is great because zinc has antiviral and antibacterial properties, which means that it can help us fight bacterial infections as well as viral infections like the common cold or the flu. However, it is important to stay hydrated for the immune system to work properly. Our immune system works through our lymphatic system, and the lymphatic system needs lots of fluids to be able to flush out toxins and deliver immune cells to where they need to go.
You're absolutely right, Delilah. So that comes the next important part when you want to strengthen your immunity, hydration. So to make that you are well hydrated, you need to have good amounts of water. So it keeps your lining of the nose moist, and keeping that moist would prevent things like dust, bacteria to enter your lungs, and also prevent you from respiratory infections. So here I have a quick recipe for you all. It's a vegetable broth recipe, and I've used 1 carrot, 1 onion, 2 cloves of garlic, some broccoli, some peppercorns, and leek. So just add 1 tablespoon of oil, add some garlic, some onions, make sure to simmer it really well, and then you could add in some leeks, carrots, and all the other vegetables, and make sure you add good amount of water, about 5 cups of water, and you should boil it for about an hour, and it should be of this consistency, and
Smells really good.
it is. All different kinds of vegetables in them, and I have it here. So make sure you have the peppercorns, onions, and garlics. So this will make sure that you really keep yourself well hydrated. So that's the vegetable broth recipe.
And I mean, the thing with broth is that, especially when it's homemade, is that you know what's going into it. So you know you're not adding a lot of salt, you know you're adding a lot of vegetables. So that is definitely the best for your immune system.
Yes, it is.
Indeed.
Yeah.
So other allies that we have in the fight against disease are antioxidants. Have you guys heard of antioxidants? I'm sure you have. Okay, so these powerful little chemicals help our body by neutralizing free radicals, which damage our cells. And the following recipes are not only delicious, but they are loaded with vitamins A, C, and E, which are antioxidants. So today, I'm going to be showing you how to make a delicious sorbet from frozen cherries and frozen peaches. So I'm going to take these about, I didn't actually measure these out. I took about a 1-to-1 of each of the ingredients, and I'm going to put them in the Vitamix and blend them.
That's going to be really colorful.
Yeah.
The red and the peach.
Ooh. It's also pretty messy.
So, do you know why do we use berries? Berries are a very good source of vitamin C. And when you use vitamin C in your things like berries, they are a very good source of antioxidants that prevent cell damage. So make sure you use things like berries in your sorbets.
Yes, and I'm using the peaches because they're rich in vitamin A. And I will explain what vitamin A does in just a second.
I'm really waiting for the sorbet. Ooh, and it's ready.
Wow.
And here we have the first part of this recipe, which is a delicious sorbet. Oh, where did I just put it?
I'm really loving the color of this
Yeah.
sorbet. It's just so red and vibrant.
And so here we have the sorbet. Mmm, delicious. Now, I'm leaving that in the blender for a reason. But before I go on, I want to talk about vitamin A. Vitamin A is important because it's important for cytotoxicity, which means that cells must die to prevent them from infecting other cells, and T-cell proliferation. And it's also important for vision and cell growth. Now, if you notice, I didn't add any kind of sweeteners to my sorbet, and that's because sugar of all kinds slows down our white blood cells, and that's bad because our white blood cells are what take care of all the pathogens in our body. They eat them up and get rid of them. And if we slow down our white blood cells, they can't attack the pathogens. So we need to be careful with adding sugar to our meals when we're sick because this slows down our immune system. We also have to be careful with added sugars that are present in foods. And these things sneak up on us in things like ketchup and spaghetti sauce. Now, as I said earlier, I was going to leave it in the blender because I'm going to make a smoothie out of our sorbet. I'm going to add half an avocado and some almond milk. And the avocado is rich in vitamin E, which is also an antioxidant. And the almond milk is rich in vitamin E as well as vitamin D. And vitamin D is not an antioxidant, but is also important for immunity. So I'm going to add those right now.
It's going to be really delicious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just something I kind of want to re-emphasize with what Delilah just said is that you basically don't want to add any sugar to your diet when you are sick. You don't want to feed your infection, pretty much.
Okay, so this is going to make a lot of noise.
Yeah, and this is a really quick recipe right here.
Yeah, it is. It doesn't take that long.
Okay, would you mind pouring out the
Yeah,
rest
of course.
Here it is.
Now, if you notice, I use light almond milk. You can use any kind of almond milk, but I prefer to go with light to cut down on fat calories because we Americans tend to take a lot of fat into our diets. But that is not necessary. I also wanted to make up for the fat in the avocado, which, though healthy, still contributes to the overall fat intake. Now, as I said, the avocado is rich in vitamin E, and vitamin E is important for immunity as well as healthy skin. And the almond milk is rich in vitamin D, which we can get from exposure to the sun as well, and from fortified foods. Now, vitamin D is not an antioxidant, but I said it's helpful for the immune system and absorption of other nutrients. Now, one thing to remember when it comes to vitamins A, D, E, and zinc, as well as other nutrients, is that there is such a thing as too much of a good thing. So we need to be careful with supplements and overdoing these vitamins because they do store in our bodies and can lead to toxicity. So be careful.
Okay, and I'm here to talk about spices like ginger, and then garlic, turmeric. These are powerful foods because they contain chemicals that are actually carcinogenic, and these are powerful foods, and they are better for building up a strong immune system. Like garlic, it has 3 properties: that's antibiotic, antiviral, and antifungal. And we have turmeric, and it's loaded with high antioxidants, and then it's a really good immune system booster.
Oh, also Sophia, ginger, it's a very good anti-inflammatory spice. It really helps in reducing flus, colds, fevers. So yeah, I know why you chose these 3 ingredients.
That's right.
It's also great for coughs.
I've been drinking like ginger teas when I got sick, when I have a cold. It's a really good spice. And we can always use, when you're trying to stir fry vegetables, and you can always use like garlic, ginger, turmeric along with your vegetables. And I always like to use 1 or 2 spices just because I want to be able to taste certain spice like the garlic. I don't want to mix like too many different spices so that I can't really taste, like for example, the garlic. So usually I will stir fry broccoli, which I have it here. I will stir fry broccoli with garlic, and then I will have 4 garlic here, and I will use maybe 1 teaspoon of the canola oil. When I try to stir fry these 2 together, the process will be like this. You will heat up your pan, and then once the pan is heated up, you can add the canola oil or any vegetable oil. And then once the oil is hot, and then you can stir fry with the garlic for 5 to 10 seconds. And then you can add your broccoli. And then you can just add like a sprinkle of salt to your vegetables just for taste. You can do this with any kind of vegetables like kale, carrots, even mushrooms. And I have tried stir fry ginger with kales before, and they actually taste really good. You guys should try that recipe.
Yeah.
That's really interesting.
Yeah. And if you're planning to stir fry broccoli with garlic, you should. We recommend that you use a lower heat skillet at approximately 250 Fahrenheit, and do it within a relative short stir frying time, like around 3 minutes or less, so that the nutrients are still in the broccoli. Most of the nutrients are still there. So we know that broccoli is really a high nutrient dense food. So yeah. And
I think that's one of the mistakes everybody makes while cooking.
Yeah,
not paying attention to the temperature.
Yeah, that's
Or cooking it for too long.
Yeah, right. So yeah, we know that broccoli is high in vitamin A and vitamin K. So next time if you try to stir fry your vegetables, you should try to add these spices along with your food. So they not only make your food taste better and also give you health benefits.
So another thing that we wanted to talk about is physical activity. Now, we know that physical activity is great for cardiovascular and overall health, but did you know that a little bit of exercise actually raises your core temperature, which helps kill off pathogens?
Yeah, we as nutrition students, we do know the importance of physical activity. But just for the general public, for the viewers right now, do you know how much physical activity you should be getting every day? So I'm going to just tell you about some of the recommendations. According to the 2008 Physical Activity Guidelines for Americans, children and adolescents should be getting about 60 minutes of physical exercise every day. Adults should be incorporating about 150 minutes per week of moderate intensity exercise, and older adults should be getting as much physical activity as their conditions allow them to. So when it comes to physical activity, we always think about maybe running, aerobic activities, but it's also important to incorporate bone strengthening and muscle strengthening exercises as well.
And remember, always consult with your physician before starting any exercise program. We are dietitians, or I'm sorry, we're studying to be dietitians, and we do know about physical activity, but you always have to check with your physician because you might have an unknown illness or condition which limits your activity, and you must clear that with a physician.